Stinky, stinky fur face. Sup, y'all, it's your boy Stinky Fartface. So we're gonna do some more Firewatch today. I'm gonna show up we're gonna play. Here we go. Alright guys, day 2.
Wake up. Hey, wake up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Okay.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
So, I kept this antler with me through the last playthrough, and then it was just floating here, and I thought I got rid of it. Maybe not. Something's up with this antler. Let's put it somewhere. Let's see if it stays here. Alright. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna try that one more time. Perfect. Alright, that's the bed for the antler. There it goes. Alright. We're gonna see if that's there when I get back. Oh. Trying to grab... Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we need to go back to that cave. Here we go. Going to the cave. I think the cave's down that way. Alright. Wait, what's that? Oh, hop over. Alright. This is nice, though. It's, like, nice and peaceful. Look at that butterfly. Alright. Alright. Thank God that we just jumped down and we don't have to go through a whole animation of climbing down slowly. Alright, now, man, which way was it? I think it's this way. Man, I'm just enjoying the sound of the birds. Like, it is so early. I woke up super groggy, waiting for the coffee to kick in. And these birds are very nice. It's the simple things. Alright, cold morning fog.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Well, let's talk about Julia.
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Oh, yeah, listen.
I'm absolutely sure. Would you? Alright, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
Oh yeah, there's some shenanigans going on here.
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
No, we're asking about that call.
Who was that?
Who is who?
I don't think he has any idea. What was that? Were you talking about me?
What?
You left your button pressed or something.
Henry, that call was work. I was just talking to... Actually, it's not really your business. Why are you
Oh my
freaking
God.
out?
I'm not freaking out.
Good. I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit. Call me if it's important.
My God, it was a simple question. Alright, here we go. Alright. Lock gate. Maybe we shouldn't have ticked her off. Alright. Needs keys. Maybe if we hit it enough, it'll work away at the metal in the gate, and it will open. Alright.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although, Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
Wait, isn't this, like, where she told us to go? I gotta go back to the cave? Because, like, over here's the entrance to it, right? Yeah. Okay. Where's my map? Ron, hey man, he couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box, found those bars. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No, I'm not looking for that. Alright. I am here. Survey communications lines north of canyon. North. Alright. Let's go north. X to toggle jogging. No, that ain't doing nothing. Oh, I swear if this path ends. Oh, it ends. Great. Alright. So, north of the canyon. Oh, yeah, I can zoom in. Good. There we go. Alright, here am I. North of the canyon. Where's the canyon? There's Thunder Canyon. So I gotta go north. I'm guessing I just go that way. But didn't I come down this way? Okay. Thunder Canyon. Just looking around really quick. Man, pretty big map. Okay. Just looking at the legend over here. Telephone line. Okay. So telephone line is a dotted line. Alright, do I see any dotted lines up here? Yes, right here. Alright, so I need to go up this way. So let's find a pathway where I'm going up. Alright, I can put this away. Now, can I climb or... Alright, there we go. Good. Alright. So she was on the telephone or something with someone, and it totally did sound like she was talking about us. And then she got ticked off when confronted. Now, if it was just a simple, oh yeah, hey, that wasn't about you, there would be no defensive approach by it. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a very simple explanation. So the fact that she got defensive about it makes it even more sus, which is a term that people still use. Alright, here's the communication lines. I really like how they did the sky. That's pretty sweet. Alright, there's something here. I'm so used to doing, like, first-person shooters, so it's like I'm I'm looking out for people that are gonna run out and start shooting. Alright, old outhouse.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Alright. Old notepad.
I found an old notepad of, I guess, songs. Someone was writing a song called Ol Shoshone.
Old Shoshone, where the sky is blue and the teens are nude.
It's, yeah, it's just like that, except about 10 times more depressing.
Alright. Examine. Was she right about those lyrics? No, she wasn't. Alright, I was gonna totally call her out on being the one to write this. Alright, yeah, let's put that back. Oh, wait. Can I keep it? You know what? Souvenir. Hold B. Boom. Alright. What else? If I'm near that, am I going the right way? Yeah, dude, we already clarified that. That is unique. Did they take just like a tree stump, hollow it out, and then put a toilet seat on top? I mean, creative, but like, the poop's got nowhere to go. It would just kind of sit there and marinate. Let it cook. There, here we go. This kind of reminds me of Days Gone. I absolutely love that game. Oh, what'd I see? Oh, I saw something. Alright, I'm gonna go back for just a couple steps. Just want to see. Alright, nothing. Well, something popped up for a second. Alright, anyway. Yeah, there's something yellow there. There we go.
Can you see the communication wires from where you are?
I can see the poles, but I have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not. They run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point. You just need to walk along them all the way up there and make sure everything's in ship shape.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. The Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
Yeah, it's super funny. My daughter sleeps like that. Oh my god, for as long as I can remember, she just puts a pillow over her head. She never lays down on the pillow. She lays under the pillow. Alright, here we go. Boom. Alright. We are cleaning up. Is there? Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it. Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's actually good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Alright, are we gonna report this at all, or no? Why would you touch that? Are you kidding? Alright. So we're just gonna ignore this then. I'm pretty sure that that's my underwear. And it looks like they wrote in poop. Like, they did some finger painting with some poop there. Alright, here we go. I'm surprised that I don't have an option to talk about that. Alright, here we go. Right. Clean it up. One beer can at a time. There's another one. Alright. Could drop down that way. Or I could just walk down like normal. Just so I don't break anything and then I'm alone out here. We are going to walk down without taking risks. Alright. And just looking out here. Alright, so there's a pathway. You know what? Let's look at the map really quick. No, how do I pull up there? Alright. And then zoom in. Here we go. So, there we are. There's a supply drop. Where does this... Oh, and then that cuts back around that way. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to go this way. Any more beer cans? No, it looks like we got them all, just in case. I thought I saw something here. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's not break anything. Now we're out. What do we got here? Alright, Two Forks Lookout. But that's a supply drop. So let's go to the supply drop because it's only 0.2 away. Alright. Oh, come on. There you go. So what was it? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, I think? Yeah, okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding. There's nothing here. Great. Just looking around. Man, well that sucks. What's over here? Alright, yeah. Alright, let's go back. Man. went to that box and it said the princess you're looking for is in another castle. Alright, let's keep going this way. Okay. Nice and easy. Oh, alright, that was super easy. Okay, I thought, whoa, carabiner. Boom. Alright, are we gonna attach a rope? Apparently not. Alright, why are we not attaching the rope? Alright, we're just gonna look at it? I didn't say look at it, I said attach a rope. Alright, let's look at my inventory. Do I not have a rope? Alright, that's not a rope. That's not a rope. Alright, so it won't let me attach a rope. Well, it won't let me go down either. Attach the rope. You're kidding. I don't want to have to go all the way back. Come on. Alright, let's look at the map. Oh, that is bright. Alright. You know what? I didn't see this, so I went up to the supply drop, but not to the right where that arrow goes up to Thoroughfare Lookout. Let's go up. Alright, let's backtrack a little bit. Alright, let's look at the sign really quick. Thoroughfare Lookout. Alright. Let's go this way. Maybe I can't go down yet. Alright, this is new. Hopefully I could do something with it.
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
Alright, well. I mean, we got that dialogue, but still no further to getting out of here. Let's go back to the supply drop because maybe a rope has spawned in. And I need that rope. Maybe I just missed the rope the first time I looked. How did I turn on the flashlight? That was an accident. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's look. Maybe there's a rope hidden in here. I'm not seeing anything. Wait. Ugh. Man. Alright, no rope. No rope. I am ropeless. Alright, but I am pretty certain that I'm going in the right direction here. Alright. So we checked that out. And I need to go down here. You know what? There is that pathway that we did not take. I'm pretty sure it just goes backward. Man. Okay. So we got options. We can go back to that pathway that we did not take, that little, like, undergrove cave, or we could try the carabiner again, even though I've tried it and I got no rope. I just want to look. Do I have any inventory besides this? No, no. Alright, let's just go back really quick. Let's look at that undergrove place. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh.
I gotta tell you, all this climbing and jumping, it's pretty invigorating.
Just wait for the rest of the summer when you'll be sitting on your fat ass 14 hours a day.
Alright, so I can't go back. Alright, so that option is off the table. So I just gotta keep going forward. I'm puzzled, though, on this part. Wait, there's a backpack right there. How did I miss that the first time? Alright, here we go. How did I miss this?
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
There's a rope.
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Alright. Oh.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Yeah,
He was
lookout.
a lookout?
Yeah, kinda, I guess. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can
Oh.
bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Alright, so she just said that there was kids here. They went missing. I found this backpack on this tree, and just looking up, there's ropes. So something happened. The ropes got cut. They probably landed on these rocks, and something took their bodies. Picture time. I mean, I want to take a picture of that for, like, evidence, because I'm sure the police have a missing child report going. Alright, there we go. Alright, there's one. Alright. There we go. Oh, another one. Okay. Attach rope. There we are. Let's go to the supply thing. Alright, hopefully you got some stuff that I could use. Alright, copy the map. What's that? Alright, a note. See what it says. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that. Steve, it's your man Ron. I went up to check out the new guy at Two Forks and heard him talking to himself more than usual for LOs, so I figure I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock in the hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks up the deranged and perverted, except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Alright, well, that's weird. Alright, let's keep that. A rock? Let's examine the rock. And release the rock. Let's drop the rock. Fossil claw, that's pretty sweet.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Oh, I want to keep this. Alright, we're holding on to this. Alright, which way? Left or right? Ah, I gotta drop the claw to read a map. Alright. Whoosh. Alright, there's us. We could go to the right. And I'm pretty sure that'll lead us to Thoroughfare Basin if this pathway cuts through the mountains. Otherwise, we're gonna go to Wapiti Meadow. Alright, boom. Boom. Alright, let's go this way.
Hey, sorry about snapping at you earlier. I thought about it, and yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call. Plus, you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is. So, did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job? I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier. I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next person. But why does it have to come from the same person for your whole life? My Aunt Kathy was married to the same guy for 4 decades, and when he died, she found out he'd been having an affair with a real estate broker for 15 years. Whereas my Aunt Judy traveled the world dating artists and musicians as she saw fit. Call me crazy, but I'd rather spend a week in bed with Sonny Bono than half a lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
She's sick and I shouldn't be here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, keep in, keeping out.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
If only I could fit through this gigantic gap at the bottom of the fence. I'm already, like, phasing through it halfway. Alright, well. Apparently I can't go there. We're gonna leave the raptor claw, because I can't use it like a weapon. Or walk around and pretend like I'm a T-Rex that everyone did when they were little. Don't act like you didn't. Alright, here we go.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there, as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Can I talk about the burned tree? Alright. Let's look for signs of crap left around.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Flapjack.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
Oh my
It's
God.
beautiful!
Alright, here we go.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Alright, so to the west would be Jonesy Lake, so let's start heading that way.
Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Well, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
I mean, I wanted to take a picture of that canyon, but I don't know if I have, like, limited... Well, I mean, I do have limited amount of pictures, but I don't know if I need to have, like, film for things upcoming. So I'm gonna save it. Kind of like in games where, like, you get items and you save it the entire game, thinking, hey, like, I don't want to use this yet. And then you wind up beating the game, never having used the items that you were saving up. Alright, here we go. Alright, Jonesy Lake is this way. There. Oh, come on. No, nothing. man, we totally... Oh, right. Alright, so with the canyon, we crossed over the canyon. Got it. Alright, we're all good. Wait. Let me just double check. Alright, yeah, we'll go straight through. Here we go.
So, how'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk. I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
Yeah, but with a rope, that's not going to be that bad. Rope hook. Where? Oh, right here. Okay. Is that where I need to go? Let's just double check. Alright. Looks like it. Well, let's just look over here for a second. I'm just curious. Alright, let's go down. Alright, where to now? Left or right? Let's look. That's weird. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, there we are. We just got this tiny little thing in front of us. So, yeah, bolt does not matter. Alright, where's that fire? Trying to find the smoke pillar. Alright, it's black cash. Alright, copy the map. Well, there's a missing person thing.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Man, PTSD is no joke. Like, honestly, that's why I wake up at, like, super early in the morning. I do not sleep well. I got PTSD, long story, but God, I before I experienced it personally, I thought, oh, okay, like, All right, PTSD, whatever. Like people. No, it is. It's a nightmare to deal with. Here we go.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I actually did.
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Alright, here's a stream. Where's the smoke, though? Alright, I'm gonna cross it.
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
Honestly, she's being way too generous with her assessment of his character. This guy was kind of a butthole.
There's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
That would be a good picture. But I'm saving the film.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Alright.
I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. Huh, pants are back.
I'm sorry, pants are back?
Well, according to the experts at Teen Zone magazine. It's unclear where they've been. The pants, I mean?
That's funny.
I don't get why the hunks have to be so dangerous.
Well, you're clearly not a young woman.
Girls should want nice hunks.
Ugh, boring.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder.
Oh, wow.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking.
Well, I mean, you only need one.
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Well, you don't want to disrupt a potential crime scene. Alright, let's read the note.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe you should read it.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Alright, dear Psycho, I hope you're happy we're leaving and we're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all our stuff. Oh, and stealing underwear, that's gross. You're probably a mental axe murderer and so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks. You know what? The lack of accountability is astounding and concerningly common in today's world. So it's avoiding accountability when you are the one doing something. You gotta blame the other person.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what's it say?
There we go.
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I've known you, what, 24 hours? Maybe you're nuts.
God, look, I just came out here to sit in a tower, all right? Not get into some mess with a bunch of co-eds.
It's fine. They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. But you should see this place. It's weird.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? Alright, day 3. She's talking about our characters saying, hey, like, I'm sure you're not a bad guy, whatever. And then, like, 5 minutes later says, hey, I've only known you 24 hours. My God. Alright, guys, so we are at day 3. There we go. So, we did a full part 2.
Hey, Henry?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Tom Cruise.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in People he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos.
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Good to know, dear, yes. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Tom Cruise. Oh, he does have a beard.
Pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while, yeah.
All right, perfect. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
Steely.
They're steely. A cold, hard stare.
Like a Siberian husky.
Sure.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
Alright, so that's not weird. Man, Tom Cruise has a bad rap. Like I get he's got into some crazy stuff, but like back in the 90s growing up, like Mission Impossible 2 is the reason I wanted to get a motorcycle. So, anyway, this has been the second day. We are now starting the third day of Firewatch. The thing that stuck out to me is our lookout was ransacked, but then we went to the campsite where those girls were, and theirs was also ransacked, and then there was this mysterious guy in the last video that was looking at us with that flashlight. So I'm thinking that guy is the one doing all this stuff. How trippy would that be if like that is us, but like it's like another version of our psyche. We came out here and we're dealing with our own mental issues, and like what if that's just another us, but that's like the darker version of us. Okay, I'm reading too much into it. All right, so this is Firewatch. We are starting day 3. We're gonna pick up in the next video. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This has been Stinky Fireface. Drop some deuces, and I'll see you on the next one.